What's good? All right, so
All right, this is the episode 2 of Yo Check It. Right? That's how we say it. Yo Check It.
yeah, yo, check it. Sorry, I got distracted. I gotta put my phone away. Okay, yeah, yo, check it. This is a podcast about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness.
Always put the pursuit of happiness at the end. Just like Will Smith said.
Well, I mean, was it Will Smith portraying some other dude?
Yeah.
Kudos to that guy that Will Smith
No,
portrayed.
No, I think it's a quote from.
Bro, it's a quote. It's it's literally it's literally what America wants us to have: the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know where it's from, but I know it's a quote somewhere. Yeah.
Life, liberty,
Oh,
and the
man.
pursuit of happiness.
There you go.
That's the Constitution, my guy. Anyways, jokes aside, today Jarek wants to talk to you about.
Oh. So, yo, check it. So, Christian's been asking me about priorities in life.
I have.
So, why did you ask me that?
Well, I asked that because. All right, a little background for y'all out there who don't know me. I am a post college grad student. I've been out in the field for about. Well, technically, I've been out in the field for about 2 years. 2 years? Has it been 2 years? Shoot. Yeah, about 2 years. But I've been in my actual field for about a couple of months. And I guess when I first started that job, I was unsure because I was like, am I really going to do this for the rest of my life? I went to college for this. I spent a whole bunch of money for one piece of paper that states that, hey, you can actually go do these jobs. But in reality, you don't really need it. I mean, it's nice to have. It's nice for people to look at. It's a good decoration on the wall. But at the end of the day, I question, what are my priorities? What am I doing in this life? The other day, I was at this gym, or I was at my gym, and I was working out. There's this guy who I met. We became friends, and he just started asking me questions. He's like, "Look, yeah, hey, dude, I overheard a conversation the other day," and I was like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Dude, I really wanted to like tell you I'm proud of you, but I wasn't sure how to tell you because we weren't friends then." And I was like, "It's cool." And he was just telling me, like how I need to prioritize myself over everything else. I always thought that I put myself first, which I normally do, but I'm also the type of guy who is always down to help if you need me to help you, or is always down to like, I guess put other people in front of me. So I guess I started wondering like, what do people prioritize? It's such a broad topic, such a broad idea. One of my friends, or our best friend actually, shout out to you, Andrew. He was telling me how it's situational, but
I think it just depends on the person.
it really does depend on the person. I mean, some people out there, they're pursuing work. I guess currently I'm pursuing work.
I feel like there's only really a few options that, in general, I guess, there's money, your career, your passion, or I guess like happiness and passion kind of goes. I don't know. I guess fourth is happiness. Do you have any other ones that you can think of? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more, but
Well, I mean, if y'all got any ideas to
priorities. I mean, yeah, I guess
what you prioritize.
family and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, or for what I was told, family, friends, work, yourself. Okay, if you're gonna have that, I guess, those general topics,
Yeah.
I can prioritize that for sure. I mean, family, me, friends, work. But it probably should be work. I don't know. I work for me. Work has always been just like, oh, okay, I need to do it so I can live, so I can eat. Not like, I actually really want to. For me, work is just work. But I guess if you were to say passion, I would put passion before work because I want to pursue things that
You actually enjoy.
I actually enjoy. I mean, I'm not saying work is not enjoyable. If you're watching and you're from work, hey, I'm sorry. I do enjoy work. I love work. Actually, work is really cool. And but I'm just saying, like, we all let's be honest. Let's be real here. We go to work because we want to pay the bills. We want to, and some people out there living bill to bill.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're lucky enough to actually find a job that you really enjoy.
There's
And
that
then-
quote that says, if you find a job that you love, you're not really working. You are,
Let's say, what's the actual quote? It's
yeah, I don't know.
damn, I know it too because I actually live by that. Something about if you love your job, you don't. You don't work. No, I know. If you love your job, you don't work.
If you love your job, are you really actually working? I don't know.
No, I don't think that's it.
Now we gotta look it up. We gotta look it up.
We have to look it up because we sound like idiots right now. Let's
Hey,
see
man.
if you.
This is what gives the
I think it's
podcast
like-
some character.
I think it's like if you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
Oh, I think that's how it goes. Actually,
Something like if you do what you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. Something like that. I don't even know who said that first, but
Gandhi.
Jesus.
Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like when you find something that you actually really enjoy, I think you will get like some sort of like peace of mind and happiness in what you do in life.
I mean, yeah, in a sense, people out here struggling, working a day to day. Let's. I guess we'd say actors. Actors. I don't know if you're an actor and you're watching this. I'm not generalizing you. I'm just. I guess this is my view. They work. From my perspective, some people are out there. They have their first job and their second job. Their first job is just a day to day, like the regular 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, 4:30. I don't know. Whatever hours you work in, you're out there for the paycheck so that you can provide for yourself. So you have a roof, you have food, and you have necessities that you need to live by. Maybe transportation. I don't know. Uber's really good out there. We're not sponsored. But you have that first job. Then you have the second job. The second job is your passion, I was thinking about this the other day too because I'm sitting here. I'm like, shoot, what's my priorities and what do I really want to do in life? And lately it's been videography. Jarek made me buy a GoPro, expensive as hell. It's like I don't know, 370. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But he made me buy a GoPro late last year, and it got me thinking like, what am I gonna do with this? And I haven't really been using it, but it's got me thinking, and I do enjoy editing, but like it got me thinking like, shoot, I could do so much more with this. I can like produce. I'm a creative, if y'all don't know, I'm an artist. I'm an artist in all sorts of things. I love singing, I love dancing, I love drawing, painting. If it's an art form, I've probably done it already. Do I do it well? Probably not, but I do love doing it, and I started thinking like videography. Me and Jarek's been doing like some cool video shoots. Jarek's been pushing me to go and buy a camera, which I probably will. And when I do get the camera, what am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna leave it just like I did the GoPro, or am I going to go and pursue that passion? It's a building passion for
I
sure.
mean, it might not be your passion after using it for a while, and then you probably might not like it. So.
Oh no, I love it. Dude. I love it. Actually, I have a video. I have a video coming up. If y'all follow me on YouTube, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm still learning. It's not as good as everybody else, but it should give you a good laugh, right? I don't know, but I do enjoy editing. And at my previous job, we were pretty much marketers, and we were the ones. I'm more so a thinker. I think about the content and how the content is supposed to go, or what kind of story is behind that content. Jarek is the film and editor guy, and he'll make my story look even more intense with his sound effects or his music, or but when that comes together, it's beautiful, and that's the reason why I want to pursue it as a passion. But I guess when I was talking to this guy, I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't quite sure what my priorities and what my passions are. I sat there and I was like, shoot, I just finished college. One of my other friends was like, don't be so hard on yourself because we just got out of college. We just got out of college. But
I mean, it takes a while to figure out yourself. I mean, it took me a really long time. I don't want to say my age, but yeah, I just found out what I really wanted to do in life like a couple years ago. And before that, I was doing a lot of things. I was chasing the money, and like, I feel like I just kind of went on that route of doing the safe bet, doing college, and you're supposed to get a good paying job, and after doing that for a while, I just didn't really find it like what's the word?
Interesting or
No, not interesting.
Well, while you're thinking about that word, what I've been thinking about since since we did get out of college, there's a lot of people out there who are in certain fields, medical, whatever, technical, engineering, and a lot of people pursue those because, okay, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm Asian, and I have that typical Asian family where it's like, hey, I want you to be an engineer. Did I become an engineer? I'm sorry.
Either an engineer or a doctor.
I did not become an engineer. I did want to be an engineer. I guess I'll go back to school. I'm young enough. But anyways, besides that fact, we were pushed to be things or people that maybe we didn't want to be. Some people out there.
And I feel like a lot of people are dealing with that too.
It's tough. It's rough out there.
And I have a feeling that most people that go to college, I feel like most of them don't really know what to do with their lives. And
we're out of college, and I still don't know what to do with my life.
Yeah. And I feel like college is like the safe route, because you're supposed to go to college. At least that's how we learned it when we were young. You're supposed to go to college, and then after that, you find a good job and get married, and then you just live your life like that.
And that, my friends, is why I started thinking, like, shoot, okay, I graduated college. I got a decent paying job. So what do I do now? Do I go out and start a family? Am I supposed to meet somebody? Am I, I don't know. I'm agnostic, and I have a firm belief that like a higher power out there is telling me, hey, that's not the life you need to live. That's not the life that I wanted you to live. I've always had the idea that I was meant for more, and that could be anything. Like this podcast. Maybe I'm here helping you out, and whoever's listening to me, if I inspire you, then I've done my job. My motto is, if I make you smile, then my day's complete. Like that's really all I really want to do in life, is to make people smile. I'm not a comedian. I'm a terrible. I make terrible jokes, but if I make you smile,
that's what makes it funny, because you make terrible jokes.
Oh yeah, you'll hang out with me, and I don't even know what a dad joke is. I'm gonna be honest.
But you're probably making them.
But I make a whole bunch of them.
But anyways, fulfillment. I think fulfillment was the word I was looking for.
Fulfillment.
I didn't feel like fulfilled with what I was doing, and that's why I recently quit my job about a couple months ago, and I've been pursuing videography and photography for the past 2 months, and now I'm doing some podcasts. I just try to make as much content as I can, and
Same.
I feel like this podcast is just like a little passion project that I have because I was doing like videography and photography. Yeah, that's all fun, and I love doing it, but I feel like I wasn't really making an impact in the world.
And I think,
I mean, entertainment maybe. I mean, it's a little bit entertaining.
well, I mean, it's cool. Like, Jarek told me a story of how he was just chilling, and this dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, are you the Jarek?
The
Jarek
image.
The Jarek Image. Get that."
Image is my last name too, so it's
So,
pretty cool.
how crazy is that? That for me, I was like, damn, that's like a legacy you left behind. Some person out there. Hopefully, y'all watching, and hopefully, y'all seeing this. Hopefully, it makes maybe a tiny impact in your life. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's well what life is, and I think that's what got me started thinking about this. Is like, what kind of legacy do I want to leave? This is the reason why like this podcast is so like perfect for us, because I just want to express myself, and hopefully somebody out there believes or thinks or has something to retort or agree upon. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to talk, just comment down below. We'll reply to everybody. If you guys have any questions or have any problems. I mean, we're not like psychiatrists or anything, but we'll try to help you as much as we can.
We're not professional.
Yeah, we're definitely not professionals, so don't ask us for professional advice. But we have experiences.
Life experiences. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, I've been through some stuff.
I mean,
Yo, check it. That stuff was crazy.
I mean, you read stuff on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
You learn stuff on podcasts.
You see YouTube videos, just
yeah,
like this
YouTube
one.
videos. Yeah, just anything. But yeah, I definitely want to have discussions with you guys who are listening to this or watching this on YouTube.
I guess to recap on everything that we've just talked about, priorities. What is your priority? Comment below and let us know what you prioritize, whether it be family, friends, money. A lot of people out there, it's just the pursuit of your own happiness. What
Wait.
makes me happy is different from what makes you happy.
Oh yeah, before we end this podcast, what do you prioritize?
Yeah, I don't know. Me, what I prioritize, I'm still trying to figure that out. But personally,
I mean, right now, at this very moment,
At this
I feel
very
like
moment?
priorities kind of change over time,
they do.
depending on
It's-
your situation.
I guess it is kind of situational, but it's not like situational per, I guess, that field. You know, if it's work, I mean, personally, I
I
want
think
to.
it's just during the time of your life. So
Yeah, it
right
really
now,
is.
what
It
are
really
you
is.
prioritizing right now?
Right now, I'm prioritizing myself. I'm trying to get, make myself a better man, and hopefully, like, be successful in the sense that I've completed all my goals. I mean, yeah, I've written down goals, and that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, like, what really makes you happy, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But if I had to prioritize, myself first, then family, and I don't know. For you guys, family might mean something different, but for me, family is not just family; it's also friends, people who, just like in our last podcast, people I've made an impact on. That's family to me, and then after that is whatever else comes in, and I guess that's the reason why I asked, like, what do you guys prioritize?
Yeah, I mean, what I prioritize right now is probably my passion, my career. I mean, I'm not married, so I don't have any kids or any like family to take care of as of now. you
As
know?
of now, but if you have one, power to you. Hey,
Yeah,
it's tough.
because I mean, I feel like you gotta prioritize yourself first before you can help others. Because I mean, if you're not happy with yourself, you can't really like willingly help other people. I mean, you might be forced to help other people, but Like, if you're not happy with yourself, you're not gonna be willing to do it.
And I guess this is the reason why we started this podcast, so that we can help you, help us, help you.
And then help us again, and then help you again.
It's a vicious circle. But you know what? We're out here.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. We're out here to help you get through this life, just like how we help each other and how, I mean, let's be honest. Like, as long as you're helping someone out, for me, that's cool. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. I mean, my goal with this podcast is I want to help. Oh, yeah. When I went on that tangent earlier, the reason why, man, now I'm lost it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's the tough part about doing this. Is
Yeah, we
you have
don't
an
have any
idea
plans. Maybe we should.
that it goes that
Next
way.
time we should write things down. I'm definitely gonna write things down next time, just so I have like points that I need to make before I forget them. But yeah, I mean, like I said, videography and photography, I do love those, and I'm still gonna continue doing them. And the reason why I really wanted to do this podcast is I feel like while I was doing photography and videography, I feel like I was only doing it for myself. And I feel like I wasn't really giving enough like value or making an impact to the world. And I feel like this podcast is gonna do that. Hopefully. I mean, if people are listening out there. If not, then, that's kind of sad.
Hey, it is what it is. You
It
know
is
what?
what it is, though. I mean, if I can help one person, I feel like I'll be happy.
Boom.
There
That's
you
all
go.
it is.
One
Yo.
person at a time, man.
If I made you smile during this podcast, leave a smile below too.
Yeah, comment down below about your priorities.
Priorities.
Yeah.
What makes you happy? I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah, whatever makes you happy, what your priorities are in life. And yeah, tune in to our next podcast next Monday. Yeah,
Cool.
next Monday? Yeah.
Next Monday on Yo Check It
Yo,
with
check
Christian
it.
and Jarek.
Yep. Peace.
Later.